Hoje os gringos assistem por primeira vez desenhos animados da Turma da Mônica. You are going to watch clips of a famous Brazilian cartoon and comic book group of kids named, and the show is called Turma da Mônica, Monica's Gang. At one point, the video will stop and you have to predict what's going to happen next.
Check it out, we got the gang. The gang's all here. That's a very Nickelodeon-esque feature. All the kids seem to have their distinct personalities. The mean girl, the goofy kid. Alright, we start at night.
So far, it feels like this could fly. Like, it seems pretty average. I mean, it's really went left.
Dracula in the bedroom and skills. Oh my god! A stuffed rabbit just hurt the vampire. That's great.
But this kid's badass, so he doesn't care. I mean, he's just literally unraveling the mummy. She. Her name is Monica.
Oh no, is that a werewolf? In her bed?
It's definitely not Charlie Brown. Much more forward. He's kicking everybody out. I feel like Charlie Brown would have just had everybody in his bed.
Now, what do you think? Her parents have just come in and she's been scared finally of a monster, and she said, "Monster!" What's going to happen?
It is going to be a thing that most of us think is nothing.
I'm gonna say a bug. Like kids and bugs, maybe? She kicked everybody's butts. What is she afraid of? It couldn't be a bug. A bug's not scary enough. Maybe her stuffed animal fell on the ground and she's upset. It's gotta be something innocuous.
I'm thinking that's not a real monster that walked in. It's like the family dog or something like that. And if it is the family dog, like maybe it did something that makes it look slightly different. But the joke is, she's not afraid of the monsters, but afraid of her own house.
It's gotta be pequeño. Huh? No. It is a bug!
And accurate, by the way. It's, I know a lot of women who could probably beat up Dracula, but cannot crush a bug.
Like, it's just like, yeah, the ladybug freaks Monica out, who is killing all these terrible beasts.
You might interpret it as the beasts were in her imagination. Comments so far on Monica?
I love it. I love everything about it. It's so much fun. It's so fast. Oh no, it's a robber! Oh, he's taking jewels?
She's badass from the start.
I see Brazilian criminals wear a yellow and black as opposed to a white and black. It's clearly a Brazilian flair.
Oh, typical.
Where's the Miranda rights? Where's the due process, Monica? We don't know he's guilty. Just because he looks like someone who's guilty. Caught another one?
Where are these, like, dirty kids? Like, one of them's fully dirty. Like, they just drew him dirty.
They were pretending, and she just like arrested a real criminal, and now he's caught in the jail, the imaginary jail. This is so great.
Eu tô usando uma fantasia de bandido pra brincar de polícia e ladrão. E aí, turma? Qual é o...
You're not gonna get out of this way.
So she's just been literally, I see, that square is a prison. This is all imaginative.
Oh, an escape. I hope this turns into an escape plot.
Vocês estão falando desta linha de giz riscada no chão?
What do you think's going to happen? He's in prison,
right?
And he's like, "What? This is a maximum security prison? It's just a line of chalk in the ground." What's your prediction?
I think like he's gonna try to step out, and it's gonna be like a barrier. Oh, he's definitely stuck inside there. He's gonna take a step forward, and it's gonna be a mime against a wall. Oh, this is so exciting.
Some dumbass childish way. He's just gonna go like whoop, whoop, some way. I mean, I hope that's what happens.
He is going to try to walk past the chalk line, and it is going to stop him dead cold in his tracks.
He's gonna try to get out of the chalk line, and there will be massive booby traps on the scale of Home Alone that no kid should be able to do, but somehow, in this world, they can.
No!
Não estamos falando da linha de
Oh, she threw a rabbit. It's that rabbit, man. It's a powerful rabbit.
Viu só? A Mônica endoidou de
But
vez.
wait, if you really think about this, they let the guy get away from the police so these kids could just have him in the field.
Okay, this is the boring part of the cartoon where it's the exposition and we gotta find out how this all started.
Fair playing.
She hit her head and thinks she's really a policeman.
Oh my god, this is dark.
I'm like, she had an accident and now she's like, she thinks she's a cop for real, for real.
This is a condition? It was so innocent until now it's a form of early onset dementia.
Right, it's exactly right. That's exactly what it was.
Now it's sort of sad.
Turma da Mônica.
The new babysitter. A nova baba. Sounds better in Brazil.
Cebolinha, não acredito. Seus pais vão sair e te deixar em casa sozinho.
What? They're babies! They're getting left alone? That guy doesn't even have all his hair!
I love a good kid Home Alone plot. It's always the safest.
De pula-pula. Ah, pequeno menino cascão.
His name is Little Smudge. This is funny.
Yes, this is clearly the Brazilian babysitter episode. Where we just skirt past all the issues of a young kid and an older person.
Tchau, dona Cebola.
She even has one of those like fake arm tattoos that I used to wear in high school.
Alguma coisa?
De namoro.
Let's play boyfriend and girlfriend. You're like 3. That's pedophilia.
Beleza. Então, eu vou preparar uma surpresa. Se vocês precisarem de mim, é só chamar.
What's the surprise?
The surprise is that the tattoo on her arm is fake.
I honestly have no idea. Because I have no clue. I'm like, maybe she's gonna bring out something like a pacifier because she thinks they're extra babies. And that would like break their hearts because...
Oh, because they're in love with her.
Yeah.
My boyfriend's coming over!
My prediction is that she's like, child, get the fuck off me. Like, you're a child. Don't touch my body that way.
Right.
I'm going to say that she has 2 little girls. She's also babysitting, and she's going to play matchmaker.
Oh, it's Juice!
And the surprise was juice. Okay. That's disappointing even for me, and I was hoping it was going to be the most benign thing ever. I will say that as far as the genetic traits that seem to be passed on, I thought the one mom belonged to the other kid. I thought, I clearly don't understand the naming.
So you thought that Little Onion was not the son of Mr. and Mrs. Onion?
Well, I thought that the woman I saw was not Onion. I thought he was Smudge's mom, or...
How does this compare to any babysitters you had when you were a kid?
No, I'd never had a babysitter who was remotely attractive. Not even cartoon attractive. Not even if somebody tried to draw them attractively as a cartoon, it would still not work.
How do you think this compares to American kids? Could these kids be American kids?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. These kids are, this is universal. This is this is stuff we did. We played prison, but I never had a hot babysitter. That's the one thing I regret.
I could see that cartoon being in America. Like, it was very, very universal themes. So it was cool. I'd binge watch this. Is it on the flicks?
It's been a while since I've like watched cartoons. So like I grew up on Looney Tunes and stuff like that. So it was more exaggerated facial reactions, I feel like, back then. Like, I feel like this has more of a story to it. Whereas, like, Looney Tunes was, like, games. Where it was, like, every 3 minutes you would just, like, move to a different location, change characters, and start a new game.
Very similar, but one thing that's different is that it seems like this show has multiple genres. Like, in the US, we have, like, Scooby-Doo, or you have Codename Kids Next Door, or you have Ed, Ed, and Eddie. So... like, you don't mix across, like, cul-de-sac neighbors or, like, Charlie Brown. It's kind of like a crossover. You can be monsters and cops and robbers in the same show. It's really cool.
Listen, I think it would fit in great, actually. I don't think that it's weird or kind of outside of the realm of possibility. I'm not sure what cartoons are like now, but I'm pretty sure that when I was growing up, that would be like Bobby's World and all of those awesome little shows of, cartoon shows for kids. Like, this seems like it'd be right in the middle of those storylines. Like, I would have watched this to Cookies and Milk and would have had a great time watching it.
And how does this cartoon stack up against, Charlie Brown and Mighty Mouse?
It's, you know what? That's an interesting choice of those two. It's somewhere between Charlie Brown and Mighty Mouse. It's not as the world's just a bad place and you just got to get through it level of Charlie Brown, but it's not quite as pretend as a mouse being a superhero.